of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, honorable city council members. Happy New Year to everyone. Mayor, Madam Treasurer, our city attorneys that are on the dais, our deputy clerk, and those who are in the audience, and also to those who's viewing tonight's meeting via our broadcast channel on YouTube Live. Welcome to the City of Romulus City Council regular meeting. Today's date is Monday, January 12th, 2026. Members of the public wishing to participate in this meeting may do so under the public comment portion of the agenda. You're welcome to fill out a request to speak public comment card. The cards are located on the back, the table in the back, completed and then handed to the deputy clerk. And at this time, we will have roll call. Councilwoman Abdo is excused, ma'am. Councilman Bullock. Here. Councilman Jones.
Here.
Councilwoman Roscoe.
Here.
Councilwoman Talley.
Here.
Councilman Wadsworth.
Here.
Councilman Wilhite.
Here.
Madam Chair, we have a quorum.
Thank you.
Tonight's regular council meeting reads as follows. The agenda is number 1, agenda, number 2, minutes, 3, petitioner, 4, chairperson's report, 5, mayor's report, 6, clerk's report, 7, treasurer's report, 8, public comment, 9, unfinished business, 10, new business, 11, warrant, and number 12, communication, and number 13, adjournment. And a motion will be in order to accept the regular council meeting agenda as presented.
Madam Chair, I move that the agenda be accepted as read.
Thank you.
I'll second it.
Thank you. It's been motioned by Mr. Jones, supported by Mr. Wilhite for the acceptance of the agenda for tonight's meeting. Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhite?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. Agenda item 2A, the minutes. Request approval of the minutes from the regular meeting held on Monday, I'm sorry, I think this is incorrect. I'm sorry, from the regular council meeting held on December 22nd, 2025.
Madam Chairman, I'm going to move that we approve the minutes from the regular council meeting that was held on December the 22nd at 7:30.
Support.
Been motioned by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Mr. Jones for the approval of the minutes from the December 22nd meeting. Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhite?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. Agenda item 2B, request approval of the minutes from the special meeting executive session held on Monday, December 22nd, 2025 at 6 o'clock to discuss an attorney's opinion, and a special meeting study session held on Monday, December 22nd, 2025 at 6:15 to discuss the council vacancy procedure ordinance.
Madam Chairman, I'm going to move that we approve the minutes from the special meeting that was held on Monday, December 22nd at 6 p.m., and the second meeting that was held at 6:15 on the 22nd.
You got that second?
Support.
Thank you. It's been motioned by Mr. Wadsworth, seconded by Ms. Roscoe for the approval of the minutes for the December 22nd, 6 p.m. to 6:15 special meetings. Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhite?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you, council. Number 3, petitioner, and we have a petitioner on the agenda this evening. I'd like to call up petitioner Reverend Arthur Willis, and he's here to petition council and request a no-fee permit and road closure request for the 2026 MLK Day Community Walk.
Thank you, Madam Clerk, Mr. Mayor, to Treasurer, and to distinguished council. It is a blessing to be before you tonight as I come once a year asking you for a favor. And this year, I'm we're on the eve of another great Martin Luther King celebration. And we're hoping you that are watching online tonight will tell your friends and neighbors about it. It will be on January 19th. The program, Romulus put on one of the best programs throughout the Wayne County area, not because I'm part of it, just because it's just the best. When it's the best, it's the best. We start at 7 o'clock that morning with coffee and hot chocolate at the middle school. If you'd like to come out and enjoy the good weather in Romulus, good fresh air, we'll start at about 8 o'clock with the walk. We'll walk down Wick to Wayne Road, make a right turn at Wayne Road, go to the high school, make a right turn again, and go back into the back into the auditorium, where we will have donuts and coffee provided, along with the Rotary, Romulus Rotaries helping us out with that area. And then the program that we have will actually start at 9:30 sharp, on time, 9:30. This year, we're looking to have a great program. We've gotten the schools involved. This is the first year in a long time we don't have a keynote speaker. We have each school will have a kid who will speak on Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. So I'm excited to see what these kids have been studying and what they're going to bring to the table on that particular day. So everyone is invited. I know that previous years, Councilman Wadsworth and I have always walked together, and but he had got younger on me. Since he got younger, he don't want to make that walk too much.
I got older, you got younger.
And the mayor always walks with us whenever he has the time and available. So it's a great time to come out and fellowship with your brothers and have a good walk and have a good time together. So I'm here actually for a no-fee permit to allow us to be able to come together on that particular day.
Madam Chair,
Ms. Roscoe.
I will make that motion to approve a no-fee permit for the 2026 MLK Day Community Walk and the closure of Wick Road eastbound to Wayne Road and the partial closure of Wayne Road from Wick Road south to the Romulus High School.
I
Support.
second that motion.
It's been motioned by Ms. Roscoe, seconded by Mr. Jones, for the approving no-fee permit for the 2026 MLK Day Community Walk and the closure of Wick Road and eastbound to Wayne Road and the partial closure of Wayne Road from Wick Road south to the Romulus High School. Any discussion? Hearing none. Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhite?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved. Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Willis. Number 4 is the chairperson's report.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just want to start off by saying Happy New Year. We're in a new year. This is the first meeting of the new year, so hope everybody had a great new year. I had a great new year just being around family, friends. It was just a great time. I'm excited about what the new year holds and what it's going to bring. For me, it's new beginnings. So I'm excited about the new beginnings, and just to kind of kick off the new beginnings, I got calls from some of our department heads about just exciting stuff happening in our city. Not going to go into a lot of details, but Kevin Krause just providing some exciting stuff that's coming up. And then we have Colleen Dumas, who also was talking about some exciting things coming up for 2026. So all I'm going to say for that is just stay tuned. We got exciting things coming in our city, and I'm excited what 2026 is going to bring. So just stay tuned and just stay hopeful, prayerful about what we're doing as a city moving forward in 2026. I want to next do a shout-out acknowledgement of our Reverend Willis has been doing it at every venue I've been in, but I get to do it now. So congratulations, Ella Craig Bragg, for Person of the Year. We want to give our congrats to her. You've been added to a company of great many people who have gotten that designated. So congratulations for all you do. Just glad, happy for you. So congratulations. Thank you. And then I'm not going to talk a lot about it. I think the mayor have more to say, but we had an incident this week at our middle school that was just handled so superbly. I want to do a shout out to Ms. Scott over at the middle school, who helped diffuse the situation along with our Romulus Police Department, just everybody who was involved for the safe resolution of an incident that had happened in our middle school. I mean, processes was in place, things were handled well. So I just want to give a shout out to our school district and our superintendent and everything he's put in place over there, his team and everybody, because whatever they did over there, it worked, along with our Romulus Police Department, handled could have been very bad situation very well. So just kudos and shout outs to everybody that was involved for a safe resolution to that situation. So the other thing is we had several study sessions. We are busy this year with a lot of things, but we had some great study sessions today. So just a shout out for all that. And then finally, again, I'm just excited about what the new year is going to bring. I do want to talking about the school incident. Mr. Jones, can you do a resolution for us?
Yeah, Madam Chair, I'd like to ask for a resolution for Ms. Scott for her quick reaction and knowing what to do when the situation came up. And for her reaction and her response, I believe she got a situation before it got worse, because the person was armed and did let off a few rounds at the school, but with her quick reaction, she was able to get the police there in time to probably save lives. Thank God we'll never know. But we'd like to have a resolution of appreciation for her heroic reactions.
Support.
Thank you. It's been motioned by Mr. Jones, seconded by Mr. Wadsworth for a resolution of heroism, appreciation, not quite what that wording is, but I'm sure we can get that from the clerk's office to help us with that. Any discussion? Hearing none. Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhite?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, that resolution is approved. And now I want to turn the floor over to Mr. Wadsworth for a resolution as well.
I like a memorial resolution for Diane, it was Hazen, correct? I say her last name correct. If somebody will support her, I'll expand on it.
Okay. Can we get a second? Okay.
Diane passed away, I understand, this past weekend, but she was the Miss Library lady in this town. In 1970, when Romulus became a town, Wayne County came in and took over our library, and she worked that library for the next 33 years, and she retired in 2003. And she lived in the library day and night, 7 days a week. She lived over here on the west part of town. In fact, I remember taking my sons there when they were little on the weekends for read a book, and what she did for the library was unbelievable. In fact, even when she left in 2003, and we had a problem with her library, she still volunteered and helped to get us back on our feet, and she'll be dearly missed. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Wadsworth. Any more discussions regarding? All right, hearing none. Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhite?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Chair votes yes for the, memorial resolution for Diane Hazen, former Romulus Library Director. Motion approved. And I think those are all the resolutions, and I don't. Let me turn it over to Councilwoman Roscoe. Thank you.
Through the chair, would like to make a motion and get support for one of our study sessions. That we had earlier wasn't a study session, it was a closed session. Motion to concur with the recommendation of the city attorney in regards to the Campbell litigation. If I can get support.
Support.
Okay, thank you. It's been motioned by Ms. Roscoe, seconded by Mr. Bullock for the closed session recommendation from our city attorney. Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhite?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, that's approved. And now, if there's no other business that anybody has under the chairperson's report, I'm going to get ready to close it out. But before I close it out, I just want to say again, I'm excited for 2026, and I just want to say this over us, the city of Romulus going forward in 2026. May the Lord bless us and keep us. The Lord make his face shine upon us and be gracious to us. The Lord turn his face toward us and give us peace as the city of Romulus continues to move forward, going forward in 2026. In Jesus' name, amen. And I close out my report.
Madam Chair, I'll make a motion to accept your report.
Second.
Thank you. It's been motioned by Ms. Roscoe, seconded by Mr. Jones for the approval of the chairperson's report. Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhite?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Number 5 is the mayor's report.
Thank you. Good evening, City Council, Madam Treasurer, and Clerk, Deputy Clerk, those here in the audience today, and also those tuning in at home. Yeah, you alluded to a little bit about the incident we had to kick off our 2026 here in the city of Romulus, and I'm going to be very guarded as far as my words because it's still a pending investigation. We still have legal action. We're still trying to find out the depth of where we need to be. But I think you hit the nail right on the head. The systems that were in place worked as they should, and we avoided a tragedy as a whole. You know, this is something you never want to see any community go through. But as a whole, Romulus rallied and passed the test. There was no loss of life. I mean, you think about even the alleged gunman at the school. I mean, there could have been loss of life there. That was all avoided by quick action by staff. And like you said, Mrs. Scott, knowing that something wasn't right. You know, you think about what would have happened if she had called in that day and there was staff that wouldn't have known the situation. You know, you're one buzz away from possible tragedy. All the way down within 3 minutes of the call to 911, our Romulus Police Department took such quick action they had him apprehended. And so where we get a gold star for the things that we can put in place, we're still talking to the superintendent and the schools about how can we get better? How do we work with our PD and our professionals that could be an asset to our schools? There were people that reached out to me and asked where I was. They thought I would be on the media or something out there. That really wasn't my intent. My intent was to make sure, first and foremost, our children were safe. So we knew that we were quickly in communication with PD, quickly in communication with the schools, to let them know what assets we have there for them. And when the decision was made by our schools to keep our children there, we knew we needed to be there. So Chief Fanis and myself both there went there with the superintendent, and he held a rally with the kids in the gym, the young adults rather, I don't want to call them kids, because they really handled themselves and they really seemed to grasp this situation. And the meeting was really about, hey, the whole city is here to keep you safe. We made it a point to tell them, all of these first responders, all these adults, Mrs. Scott, even the middle school staff was ready to put themselves in harm's way to protect them kids. And they understood that. They really seemed to get it. I was surprised at the warm welcome that I received along with the chief. What was really telling was something that went unnoticed is when the kids were leaving the schools, they were fist bumping our police officers. They understood that our first responders were there for them. And to me, that was more important than talking to 2, 4, and 7. They always want to try to find the negative on these things. So I'm not interested in the media. I'm interested in our residents and our children. So we're going to continue to work with the schools to see how we can go do this thing, establish better protocols and processes to make sure it never happens again. Hopefully it doesn't. But we're still working with the schools to make sure the kids know we're here. And I'll share this with you too, I was visited today by a teacher from the middle school that the students all made this. I don't know if the camera's on there or not. But I just thought it was nice that they took time to show their appreciation and sign it and acknowledge that we were there for them, and they understood it, and I think that they really understood the depth of what occurred and the depth of their community rallying around them. We say it was one Romulus, but it's by action, not words, right? So they understood that. And I'd like to see council also pass a resolution to acknowledge the Romulus Middle School staff. I mean, yes, Mrs. Scott was the linchpin over there, but when I was over there, it was visible to me that they were shaken. They knew what they had done. They knew how close they came, and they all took the right direction, from the ambassadors to the staff. They all performed flawlessly and selflessly. So I'd like to see council, if you would, pass a resolution to acknowledge all the middle school staff as well.
Who got that motion?
I'll make that motion.
Thank you.
Resolution for the Romulus Middle School staff.
I support.
Okay, thank you. It's been motioned by Ms. Roscoe, seconded by Mr. Jones for the resolution of the Romulus Middle School staff. Any discussion? Hearing none. Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhite?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. Motion approved.
I would also like to make sure, I know Chief of Staff passed the invitations, it's that time of year, again, we start building our budget for the city of Romulus for the next fiscal year, and the invitations and the schedules went out to all the council and the elected, so to make sure that you receive that.
Yep.
And now I would like to draw your attention to
Wait a
the
minute, I'm sorry,
monitor.
Mayor.
Pardon me?
I'm sorry.
I wanted to make one more comment about what took place at the school. First of all, as a retired cop, this went perfect. It's, actually, it was hard to believe that went as perfect as it did, but my daughter-in-law teaches over there, and she told me, when this was going on, it wasn't real, this ain't supposed to happen here. And then when everything was over and everybody was safe, I think it's sunk in, she said, it sunk in. A lot of people really shook up, but a great job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And thank you.
No, great point. We're far from over it. And even the students, there's still students who are out of school haven't returned yet, just because it shook them up. So, it's a great point.
Thank you.
Did you guys vote on the resolution? You voted on the
Yes.
resolution?
We did.
Okay.
We're good.
Now I'd like to draw your attention to the monitors for a message from the mayor's office and Vanessa Tolliver.
Hello, I'm Vanessa Tolliver, and here are some events happening in Romulus. Team registration is still open for the 8th annual Curling Royale at Marianne Banks Park on January 17th at 2 p.m. The cost is $25 per person, and all proceeds will help fund Great Lakes Burn Camp for kids. You can register on our website or by calling 734-942-7545 to register your 4-person team. The backup date will be Saturday, January 24th. The annual Martin Luther King Jr. celebration will take place on Monday, January 19th. Please join us at 8 a.m. for the community walk from Romulus Middle School to Romulus High School. Shuttle service will be provided from Romulus High School to the middle school from 7 a.m. to 7:45 a.m. The ceremony will begin in the high school auditorium at 9:30 a.m. This year's theme is One Romulus, Living the Dream in Action. Registration for Romulus Recreation Youth Basketball is still open for grades K through 8. This is a great opportunity to get your children active, learn teamwork, and have fun on the court. The program is open for players of all skill levels. Mark your calendar for the return of the One Romulus community meetings hosted by Mayor McCready. The next meeting will take place on Tuesday, February 17th at Hill Creek Elementary, beginning at 6 p.m. Thanks, everyone, and remember to like and share us on Facebook and YouTube or visit our website for more information. Happy New Year, and I'll see you at the next Romulus event.
Thank you, Vanessa. Great job as always. And also to Pastor Willis, great job with the Martin Luther King event every year. You do our community proud. It's a great event for a great man who was a great leader and a great visionary. And last year, you outsmarted me and you walked without me because it was so, I think it was like 2 degrees out maybe. And you said you weren't going to walk, so I was there in the warm school and you walked in anyway, so you're not going to get me this year. I'll be out there to walk right next to you, so I will see you then. All right, for action items from under my report, we need to make an appointment for Planning Commission representation on the BZA. And I respectfully request council to concur with my recommendation to reappoint Daniel McAnally as Planning Commission representative on the City of Romulus Board of Zoning Appeals.
Madam Chair?
Chair.
Go ahead, Mr.
I move to concur with the administration and appoint Daniel McAnally as the Planning Commission representative on the City of Romulus Board of Zoning Appeals. The appointment is to concur with Mr. McAnally's Planning Commission term.
Support.
Been motioned by Mr. Jones, seconded by Ms. Roscoe for the appointment of Daniel McAnally as the Planning Commission representative on the City of Romulus Board of Zoning Appeals. The appointment is to be concurrent with Mr. McAnally's Planning Commission term. Any discussion? Hearing none. Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhide?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you, and thank you, Mr. McAnally, for stepping up and wearing both hats and serving on both boards. We appreciate your effort. The next item I have up for action is regarding corporate counsel and moving forward the city of Romulus. In the wake of the retirement of Stephen Hitchcock, he has some big shoes to fill, so I think we have the right man and the right firm to replace him. So moving forward, just the history, in case you weren't aware of, when we went in a new direction over at 34th District Court with a new prosecutor, David Greco was our choice, and he served in a great, he did a great job over there in that role. So at this point, we are moving forward with, we want to reappoint, or we want to appoint him our legal counsel for the city. So pursuant to section 5.7G of the city charter, I appoint David Greco, Law PLLC, as the City of Romulus Corporate Counsel. I respectfully request council adopt a resolution for the mayor and clerk to enter into the attached 4-year retainer agreement.
Madam Chairman, I'm gonna move that we appoint David Greco of the Greco Law Firm to be the corporation counsel for the city of Romulus for the next 4 years.
I'll second it.
It's been motioned by Mr. Wadsworth, seconded by Mr. Wilhide, to concur with the administration and authorize the mayor and clerk to enter into a 4-year retainer agreement with David Greco of Greco Law PLLC. Any discussion? I have some. I'm gonna miss you, Steve. This is your last meeting, so just want to let you know, thank you for everything. He allowed me to have a big discussion with him last week before you was going out, so thank you for your time and just for everything you've done. Thank you so much. And Dave,
My only word to Dave would be that when I started this job, my hair was his color.
Dave, you got some big shoes to fill.
No doubt about it. No doubt about that.
All righty. Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhide?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. In keeping in line with filling some big shoes and in wake of the retirement of Julie Albert, our city assessor, and the city did a search and we couldn't find available level 4 assessors that was commensurate with her level. So we are restructuring some things in the assessor's office to keep in line with that service. Part of that will be using a contract to use a firm to do the official assessor duties, and also our city treasurer, Stacy Page, has stepped up and agreed to take care of some of the administrative responsibilities with staffing associated with that. So, moving forward, I respectfully request council authorize the mayor and clerk to enter into the attached professional services agreement with WCA Assessing for the city of Romulus.
I'll make that motion to
Thank you.
authorize the mayor and the clerk to enter into the attached professional services agreement with WCA Assessing for the city of Romulus.
Support, and I have a question.
Okay. It's been motioned by Mr. Wilhide, seconded by Mr. Wadsworth, to authorize the mayor and clerk to enter into the attached professional services agreement with WCA Assessing for the city of Romulus. Mr. Wadsworth.
I guess my question would be to the, are you gonna be working out of the city a little bit too, or just out of your offices?
Good evening, council, mayor, treasurer, and clerk. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jennifer Stamper. I actually started my career in assessing at City of Romulus back in a long time ago. So I will be the signing assessor for the City of Romulus. I worked with Julie for a number of years, and her and I have discussed the transition. I will be available for regular office hours. We are still working through all of the actual details, but I am available to the administration and to the City Council and the other staff 24 hours a day, 7 days a week through email or phone calls.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Any other discussion? Hearing none. Mr. Wilhide.
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth.
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe.
Yes.
Mr. Bullock.
Yes.
Mr. Jones.
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. The next item up is a budget amendment through drug forfeiture funds to purchase 2 police cars. And I hereby requesting introduction of budget amendment 25-26-14 for the purchase of and upfitting of 2 new police patrol vehicles, Ford SUVs.
I'll make that motion
Thank you.
to concur with the administration and introduce budget amendment 25/26-14 for the purchase and upfitting of 2 police patrol vehicle Ford SUVs.
I second that motion.
It's been motioned by Mr. Wellhite, seconded by Mr. Jones, to concur with the administration and introduce budget amendment 25/26-14 for the purchase and upfitting of 2 new police patrol vehicles for SUVs. Any discussion? Hearing none. Mr. Wellhite.
Yes.
Mr. Jones.
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth.
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe.
Yes.
Mr. Bullock.
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you, and that concludes my report for this evening.
Thank you. Number 6 is the clerk's report. Before I get into my action items, I just kind of want to reiterate the announcements regarding the MLK event, and everyone's been busy, and we just want to thank everyone who's, just the support throughout the years. This year, it marks 24 years.
Wow.
The very first one was in 2002, and so we're real excited. And I did check the weather, and it looks like it's going to be 9 degrees. A little bit warmer from last year, but it's going to be cold. I was really hoping Reverend Willis would put a good word up there for us, and we can get some warmer weather, but it'll be about 9 degrees. But we will have coffee available at the middle school. We'll be utilizing the coffee truck that we had during our tree lighting ceremony, so they'll be there for coffee. So we're excited about that. And again, as you're right, Mayor, didn't stop Reverend Willis. I mean, we were at the 9th hour, should we cancel it or
Right.
not? And so we did, we thought we did, but it is a great event. And I think it's indicative of, just us walking together as a community, bonding. And our theme this year is One Romulus, Living the Dream in Action. We also have a Romulus Community Warm-Up project where we're collecting items and creating warming packets for the unhoused. Last year was our first time with this project, and it was overwhelming. We set out to make about 100 warming packets, and we ended up like 150. So the donations have been great, overwhelming, and Devin Stafford and her team, the subcommittee, they've been working really hard. So this year, we will again be working with ChristNet, who aid those individuals who are unhoused. And there's another group that we're working with that they actually provide feminine projects for women who may be unhoused or in shelters. So we're really excited, and that we do need volunteers, though. Maybe you can't stay for the program itself at 9, or maybe you can't walk, but you can join us at 8 o'clock in the cafeteria at the high school to help assort and prepare those warming packets. It's, last year was just amazing, so we're even looking for a larger showing of volunteers this year. And of course, our program, and as Reverend Willis stated, that we're not having a keynote speaker. We're going to focus on our young people, our youth. And so we have many of the students from the schools that's involved this year participating. So we're really excited. Again, another year and another event that it just shows the spirit of Romulus, I would say, the spirit of Romulus, One Romulus, and in light of everything that occurred last week, I think this theme is very appropriate, and when it counts, Romulus really comes together for one another. So again, we hope to see everybody there, bundle up, warm. It'll be warm inside, but if you do walk, just bundle up. There'll be coffee and refreshments.
So next year is going to be really big, bigger than we have had it in the past, because it's 25, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Just saying.
Yeah, no, you're right. But yeah, 24 years, and we haven't missed a beat. And so I just think it's, kudos to everyone who has contributed to the success of this annual event.
And thank you for quarterbacking that. you quarterback that so well, so thank you so much. And to John, the clerk, thank you guys for what you do with that, putting it on every year. Y'all quarterback that event so well. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Our action items. I have 3 action items under the clerk's report. The first one, 6A, is for second reading and final adoption of Budget Amendment 252612 in the amount of $42,913 to recognize reimbursement from the August 5th, 2025 special school election and associated costs with the election. The amendment was introduced at the December 22nd, 2025 regular council meeting.
Madam Chair,
Ms. Roscoe?
I'll make that motion to approve the second reading and final adoption of Budget Amendment 25/26-12 in the amount of $42,913 to recognize reimbursement from the August 5th, 2025 special school election and associated costs with the election.
I support.
Thank you. It's been motioned by Ms. Roscoe, seconded by Mr. Jones for the approval of the second reading and final adoption of Budget Amendment 25/26-12 in the amount of $42,913 to recognize reimbursement from the August 5th, 2025 special school election and associated costs with the election. Any discussion? Hearing none. Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhite?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. Agenda item 6B. This is an appointment to the Romulus BZA. We're asking council to concur with the recommendation of the Executive Advisory Committee and appoint Kathy Hood to the Romulus Board of Zoning Appeals with a term to expire on June 30th, 2027, in accordance with the Michigan Zoning Enabling Act 110 of 2006.
Madam Chair,
Mr. Jones?
I move to concur with the recommendation of the Executive Advisory Committee to appoint Kathy Hood to the Romulus Board of Zoning of Appeals with a term to expire on June 30th, 2027, in accordance with the Michigan Zoning Enabling Act 110 of 2006.
I'll second that motion.
Thank you, Ms. Roscoe. It's been motioned by Mr. Jones, seconded by Ms. Roscoe, to concur with the recommendation of the Executive Advisory Committee and appoint Kathy Hood to the Romulus Board of Zoning Appeals with a term to expire on June 30th, 2027, in accordance with the Michigan Zoning Enabling Act 110 of 2006. Any discussion? Hearing none. Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhite?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you, council. The last action item under my report is a study session request. We're asking if council will concur with the request from Maria Ferris, Finance Director, on her request for a 30-minute study session for Monday, January 26, 2026, at 6:15 for an audit presentation from Plant Moran. The date and time are both available for this request.
Madam Chairman?
Mr.
I'm
Wadsworth?
going to move that we have a special study session on Monday, January 26th at 6:15. It's for the Finance Director.
I support.
Thank you. A motion by Mr. Wadsworth, seconded by Mr. Jones, for a 30-minute study session for Monday, January 26, 2026, at 6:15 p.m. for an audit presentation from Moran. Any discussion? Hearing none. Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhite?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you, City Council. That concludes my report. Number 7 is the Treasurer's report.
Good evening. I have a few items under my report tonight. The first one is the tax bills are normally due on February 14th, which falls on a Saturday, so they are due February 16th, which is a Monday. I would still suggest get them in by the 13th, but you do have till the 16th to pay them. And then I'd like to remind our low-income, disabled, and senior citizens that we are taking appointments over at the Senior Center for income taxes. you want to call over there right away because I know those appointments are filling up pretty quickly. And last but not least, I too would like to congratulate my dear friend, Lady Friend Bragg, for her selection and Person of the Year. Well deserved. So congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Treasurer. Next on the agenda is public comment, and this is the portion of our agenda for those who are in the audience and who would like to address the city council. The rules to address council can be found on the back of the meeting agenda. To address city council, please raise your hand, and after being acknowledged by the chairperson, approach this podium, and you may state your name. Members of the public who submitted a public comment card will be called upon first. You will have 3 minutes to speak, and any additional time will be upon the consent of the chairperson. Please note that any comments or responses from city council will be made under agenda item number 9, unfinished business. I do not have any request to speak cards, Madam Chair.
Okay, any comments from the audience? Okay. We will close that piece out, Madam
Thank
Clerk.
you. Thank you, Madam Chair. Number 9 is unfinished business. Number 10 is new business. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you have your hand up?
Mr. Mayor, do you have a birthday coming up?
Oh, that's right.
I believe you have a birthday on January 19th, so I would like to wish you a happy birthday.
All right.
Happy birthday.
Nice, nice.
Great. Again, number 10, new business. Number 11 for approval is warrant 26-01.
Madam Chair,
Ms. Roscoe?
I would like to make a motion to approve the warrant 26-01 and the following amounts. General Fund, $201,913.94. Major Street Fund, $97,948. Local Street Fund, $50,685.15. Public Safety Fund, $21,288.39. Cable TV, 59 cents. Merriman Road Special Assessment Fund, $1,948.15. Community Employee Activity Fund, $112.10. Garbage and Rubbish Collection Fund, $116,832.32. Brownfield Redevelopment Authority Fund, $6,452. Tax Increment Finance Authority, $50,601.42. Downtown Development Authority, $7,348.26. Michigan Indigent Defense Fund, $6,343.99. Law Enforcement Federal, $160. Library Fund, $2,606.92. E-Course and Vining Capital Improvement Bonds, $21,377.78. Water and Sewer Fund, $848,952.39. Motor Vehicle, $136,586 and a penny. Technology Services, $8,425.09. Retirees Insurance Benefits, $153,865.58. I'm sorry, Proposal and Liability Insurance Fund is $15,000. Revolving Fund is $1,097. Current tax is $6,848.43. In present payroll fund is $311,864 $2,000,000.60 with a total funds of $2,068,258.11. If I can get a second on that?
Support.
Thank you. It's been motioned by Ms. Roscoe, seconded by Mr. Wadsworth for the approval of the warrant. Any discussion? Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhite?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Number 12 is communication.
Through the chair.
Mr. Mayor?
Just one piece of communication. I want to be perfectly clear, there are no applications in or submittals to the city for data centers, but there's a lot of information out there in the public right now that is incorrect. So I've instructed Kevin Kraus to set up a study session to come before council, bring in some third-party people, some experts in the field, to share information and dispel some of the mistruths out there. The more I see social media right now, it just seems to be ramping up. And there are a few areas in Romulus where data centers are permitted, and it's regulated through our zoning ordinance. So just for communication piece only, so if one does get proposed for the city of Romulus, council's aware of what it is and the pros and the cons. You know, these could be huge, they can be pretty small. Some cities already have multiple in their communities that people don't even know about, but I want to make sure you have the facts. We'll set up the study session to bring in some people, but I just want to, the rumor mill goes, there's nothing proposed here for the city of Romulus at this time. I just want to be proactive and make sure you guys have the information.
Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
Is there any more communication? If not, takes us to number 13, adjournment, and the time is
So
8:20. Support.
I'll give it to Ms. Roscoe. It's been motioned by Mr. Wadsworth, seconded by Ms. Roscoe to adjourn this meeting. Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Wilhite?
Yes.
Mr. Bullock?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, we are adjourned.